I'm David Fetter, Executive Editor Technical for Prepared Foods Network, and welcome to a Prepared Foods item on technical trends in new product development. In the series, we've been asking a number of product developers questions on the crafting of analogs for animal-derived foods. And while such products range from cell-based or precision fermentation to plant proteins and hydrocolloids, it's all still going strong, especially as the designers of these products are taking the technology of these ingredients, the proteins, the hydrocolloids, starches, fibers, gums, taking that technology to an unprecedented level that we can only describe as art. Now, if you think I'm overstating my case, take a look at this. Yep, that's a sunny side up egg made from plants. But the beauty of the invention is that it goes more than skin deep. It also has the texture, the bite, the chew, and most importantly, the flavor of a true sunny side up egg. Before I introduce you to the creators, I want you to know that this product won the Most Innovative Product of the Year at our Spirit of Innovation Awards for 2023. So join me in welcoming Yosiva Ben-Cohen. She's a research chef and co-founder and chief product designer, and Aaron Groner, CEO of Yo Foods Limited, makers of the Yo Egg line of egg analogs. Welcome, Yosiva and Aaron.
Hey, David. Nice to be here.
All right. So now we're all dying to know how you created such a spot-on mimic of real eggs. I'm guessing you relied on fibers, starches, gums, proteins, other hydrocolloids, the plant protein also being a main core. But without giving away proprietary information, tell us what you can about the ingredients and the techniques and the number of tries that it took to get from concept to shelf.
So our products are made of proteins, mainly chickpea and soy. We are also using Algae-based hydrocolloids and potato starch. I was thinking and dreaming and working on this amazing products during COVID. The prototype took me about 2.5, almost 3 years.
Wow.
This is about it. The first prototype was a sunny side effect with the Iranian yolk. That's it.
Yeah. So, well, it's amazing because, when you think of it, a lot of the plant-based items out there, the analogs out there, they had they weren't so much inventing the wheel as reinventing the wheel, because they had previous iterations, in some cases going back centuries to, things like textured soy proteins that were used for meat analogs, even in Asia centuries ago. You started from nothing. You guys actually invented the wheel. There was no previous iteration of this that I know of. So, very impressive. Which of the 3 products you have, the hard-boiled egg, the poached egg, the fried egg, which one was the starting point? Which one did you say, yeah, I want to replicate that? So,
the starting point was a sunny side up egg. This is a product that I understood. I'm vegan in my family. And I have understood that there is no such solution worldwide. Perfect sunny side up that gives a whole experience with the different textures, with the Iranian yolk, the same flavors. And this was the first, yeah.
Wow. So what was the first major technical hurdle and how did you solve it? That initial challenge.
The first technical hurdle was mimicking in a perfect way the textures and the appearance, obviously the mouthfeel. Yeah, I already said it took me a few years to develop that and to perfect the formulations creating that. The second one was to scale it up, and was something that I was thinking of since the beginning of the development of the idea, because scaling up various of formulations, various of textures is not a simple thing to do.
No, it's really one of the biggest hurdles there is in this type of product development. Eran, where did you come into the picture as far as the development goes?
When I met Josefa, I was on a journey to looking for technical founders to start something new. And then I met Josefa when she already had a prototype, and she cooked the egg for me at her home kitchen. And I tried the egg, and I told her that by that point, I've already tried any plant-based protein out there, from dairy to meat analogs to seafood, anything out there. And I told her, listen, Josefa, this is the best plant-based product I have ever tried. I know how to build egg companies. I've done that using chickens. Let's do this without the chicken. Let's build an egg company. And we've been doing that ever since.
Wow. So, well, Josefa, so while you were preparing all this in your home kitchen and, thinking in terms of scale up, how did you arrive at the combination of ingredients that you ended up choosing? Did you turn to the ingredient companies for any input at first, or did you wait until you had a prototype? How did you do that?
So I turned to any ingredient company, producer, supplier here in Israel to send me samples of about everything, tens of different proteins and starches and almost everything. And then I started learning each product, each sample, and trying to figure out what would be the best combination of them to reach exactly the textures and achievement I wanted to.
So, well, that makes sense. Now, how did you decide on the protein choice for the product? And was this the first protein? You mentioned chickpea and soy. Were these the first protein sources that you thought of, or did you have to go through a process?
I went through all of them. I didn't have anything in particular that I desired to use. I just tried and tested every protein that I could find, different companies, different types of beans, and I just picked the best that I thought that would suit the eggs.
Oh, wow. So, now, you've got the three main products, the sunny side up, poached, and the hard boiled. Did you have to develop a radically different formulation for each egg product? Like, did each one have to be developed from scratch, or did you have like a basic formula and then build that out in three directions?
As I mentioned, the first one was just a sunny side up. I wasn't thinking further. And as we wanted to think further and to have the other types of eggs, then I had to take the formulation, the base knowledge that I had, and to tweak and to change things inside of it to make it suitable for the different types of eggs.
Okay, so you used the sunny side up as a springboard, and then from that you took the ingredients and created the other two. That still must have been really difficult because the three are so different. But you did it. So now I've seen only one other competitor with a hard-boiled egg only. Actually, they're right here in Austin where I live, and it's a startling mimic. Eran, I'm going to ask you this one. What are your thoughts about the competition in the egg analog arena? Right now, there might only be that one, but I know of some others that do like a scrambled egg and a kind of a soft what do you call it, over easy egg, but as far as the hard-boiled egg and the poached egg, I don't think there's more than one competitor. So, but what do you think? What's your
I think
feedback?
the category as a whole hasn't been born yet. Okay. There hasn't been a solution that consumers actually crave, right? Because an egg is not just a quick fix. It's a whole experience of eating, right?
Right.
It's an indulgent experience. And so we feel that the category hasn't been born yet because there weren't solutions like the ones that we bring to the table. And we're not just a one-trick pony kind of company. Right from the get-go, we bring an array of solutions, of products that consumers actually crave. And so it's really just the beginning of this whole category of egg analogs. And we truly believe that it's not just an analog, it's a new form of an egg.
And that's true. And yet it covers all the ground that a hen egg should and does. So, and I'm always fond of saying when it comes to competition that a rising tide raises all boats. So I'm thinking that that's going to be the case here. But as first, to market with this full array of egg analogs, I would say that you guys are in pretty good form. So now, what would you like to see the ingredient companies, especially the ones providing the hydrocolloids, the fibers, the gums, the starches, what would you like to see these ingredient companies do, better to help you guys in your endeavor?
I'm always searching for new innovation. As for ingredients, I do see the companies that I'm in touch with trying to, and always searching for new products, new ingredients, but I think it's not enough. I think that as long as they will be more and more innovative, they will be able to produce us, the food companies and the startups to perfect our products with the use of their innovation.
Okay, well, I'm sure they're out there listening, and I'll bet they're going to step to it, especially once they encounter your eggs. It's still mind-blowing what y'all can do. Now we're nearly out of time. Please tell us what's next for Yo Foods in general, and Yo Egg in particular. Anything new that's coming down the pipeline that y'all can share. Don't give away, any surprises, but what you can tell us, I'd like to hear. Eran?
Yeah, what you can expect from us is continuous innovation as far as product development. The product is never done. So there's always room for improvement. So this is something that we put as a first priority for us to constantly be on a journey to improve the product. That's number one. Number two, we are going to bring to the market the full array of egg types that consumers want. So we started with a sunny side up egg and the poached egg, hard boiled, over easy or over hard, scrambled, omelet, and last but not least, baking solutions for the household. So eventually, what you can expect to see from Yo Egg is to become an egg company that provides every type of egg, including the solutions that the household needs as far as baking and other attributes of eggs and other uses of eggs at the household level. You can expect that to come from Yo Egg, and Yo Egg will become the largest egg company in the world without the use of chicken.
Wow. So, and when you're talking about bake, you're talking about a liquid egg product that can substitute for liquid eggs in baking, right?
We will substitute a yolk for a yolk.
Okay. That's pretty cool because baking is, that's a whole nother science, a whole nother art. Listen, I want to thank you guys, especially Yosef. I know you're staying up late over in Israel to do this. I think we cut into your dinner time. And Eran in sunny California for waking up early. So thank you guys. Thanks for sharing the inside look to how you brought a truly remarkable egg experience. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Thank you.
To the millions of consumers who are living a plant-based lifestyle and those who are flexitarian, who just want to ease up on animal products, and that they can do this without sacrifice thanks to companies like Yo Foods. I want to thank our audience members for joining us. I hope you found our look in plant-based eggs, all that it's cracked up to be. Oh, somebody stop me. I'm David Fetter, Executive Editor Technical for Prepared Foods Media. This was a talk with Eran Groner, founder and CEO, and Yosifa Ben-Cohen, the Chief Technical Officer, can we call you that, and research chef, developers of, well, they have Yo Foods Limited and the Yo Egg line of plant-based, nature-identical egg products. Also to our audience members, be sure to check out our media menu at preparedfoods.com. You'll find a lot more plant-based trends and insights, articles, videos, podcasts on all the hardworking hydrocolloids and the kitchen magic that they can make. So until next time, thank you all. Bye.